Okay. We're gonna answer questions.
Not questions.
We're gonna answer rhetorical questions.
We're gonna play Never Have I Ever.
Not. What? Never have I not. Hit me.
Those things that say I have or I haven't.
Should we make them?
Yeah.
Do you know how bad that's gonna look? Just a Sharpie. Are we gonna answer them at the same time? You ask me, then I ask you, kind of thing, or just read them all out?
Just read them out, and then I go, oh, I have. Or you, oh, I haven't.
This will be fun.
Never have I ever injured myself while trying to impress a girl or boy I was interested in. I definitely have, but I don't know. I don't know what it was.
I don't know if I ever have. I feel like, oh my gosh, I totally have. I think one time I went to the skate park, and I was with a bunch of people who, like, knew how to skate, and I was like, oh, like, let me try, and it was, like, the full-on, like, the one here, and I'm pretty sure I just bailed really bad.
Yeah.
It looks so easy, but it's not.
I know that I have, but I don't know what it is. It's in everyday life, basically. I do it every day.
Try and think of one.
Okay, I was playing. This is not really like directed at a boy, but he was there and I liked him. I was running. We were playing.
Strip. What were you doing?
We were playing Kick the Can or something, or like Capture the Flag. It was Capture the Flag.
That's the best game.
I
never played. Whenever I played games when we were little, I never wanted to play. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I was kind of the same too.
I was just not an interesting kid, I guess. I just did nothing, so...
Anyway.
Sorry, continue. Kick the Can.
Capture the Flag, and there was like glow sticks and stuff. And there's like jails, right? Like there's certain, yeah. So there's like jails, and you have
the little
to,
corners on the side, and then you have to
and you like tag them if they're escaping. Mm-hmm. And so I went like full out sprint after someone.
Oh no.
And I forgot that they just put speed bumps in on the road. But it's like gravel road, so the people like the people at the cabin, they just made it. They were just like, well, people go too fast, so they would like pile up some dirt, and I forgot that they did that.
Oh no.
And so I was sprinting and I tripped and I slid on both my knees in the gravel.
Ow.
Like, ripped through my pants, and like the guy that I liked was there, and I was just really I was really playing the game.
Yeah, you were very into games though. You're like quite the runner.
Super.
You used to wrestle Keaton, my brother.
I used to wrestle Keaton.
Okay, one time Drew was wrestling. I just told you this story. We were at Drew's house, and she was wrestling Keaton downstairs. I'm pretty sure Parker was like watching it happen. Everyone was like laughing, and you were literally kicking his butt. And I went upstairs. We were probably like 8. I went upstairs and I told my mom that you and Keaton were wrestling and that you were winning. And I felt really bad for Keaton because I was like, Mom, can you please stop them? Like, she's gonna hurt Keaton. And I was just like, you tell them, like, don't be such a wimp. Like,
well, how old were we? And he's older.
Like
he's
8,
older than me.
Like 7 or 8. You don't remember that? I just told you that story. I was worried for Keaton because you were owning him. You were like
to this
aggressive,
day. To this day, I just say to I haven't said this to you. I never say this to you, but I always just ask people, "Do you want to wrestle?"
Do you?
To this day, yeah. I do it all the time.
You've always been like that, which is awesome.
What's
it's
wrong
funny.
With me?
No, it's funny. Oh, but I just remember I told my mom. Oh, Jesus Christ! I just freaking. Nowhere! Oh god, get it! Oh my god, get it, Drew! Get it! Use a book. Do not let it get in my bed. Oh my gosh, that's so gross. You're leaving him there? He's gonna fall on my face when I'm sleeping.
No, he's not gonna fall on your face. It'll be fine.
The other day, I was in my room. I'm not kidding. I'm pretty sure my dad was in here talking to me. And I was just talking like this. Spiderweb. Right in front of my face. Like a tiny little baby one. Just right there. Like, how lucky is that? That didn't just like...
Yeah. When I was in the old house, I'd be laying in bed. And I'd be watching a show. Or something. I'd be doing something. And just laying, like, the light would be out. And I would just hear, like... I'm trying to like make the noise. I would just hear like
what was it? What was it?
And I don't know. There were like these weird beetle things that would fall from the roof.
Are you kidding me? You say that so nonchalant. Like, yeah.
I know.
You know, I just here.
I just have to turn the light on and like find it and just, or like I would hear it hit the floor or something.
That's a garage. Just some beetle thing.
Yeah.
At your old house?
I don't know where they
old
came
house,
from,
like...
and I've never seen them since.
How big are they? Okay, so small. Ew, but you'd hear them like land? That's so disgusting. I hate that story.
Hey, we're only on the first question.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's freaking move along, folks.
Never have I ever had to run to save my life. I have. I have many times.
Okay, you ran because a guy opened his van door.
Yeah, well, I was walking down the street, and this van came, like, at me, walking. This is...
Yeah, I got it.
Got it.
Okay.
And then he was pulled over, and he was just rolling on the side of the road. And I was walking, and I was kind of like, I don't like this. And then we met up. Like, at the second we met up, the backsliding door whips open, and I'm like, all right. Nope. So I booked it. It was the scariest day of my life. It was horrible.
I've never ran. I remember I was at a friend's house, and they had the horses back there. I remember we brought out, like, carrots and stuff, and I just remember, I was really little, and I remember it was just me and Tessa, like, our parents, I'm pretty sure said don't go out there, like, without us. And we're like, whatever, like, it's just horses. And we were feeding them through the fence, and Tessa was like, oh, let's go through, like, it's a really nice horse, like, I pet him all the time or whatever. So I was like, okay, so we go under the fence, and we're petting him. All of a sudden, the horse, like, donkey kicks, like, and so we start sprinting, because it scared the so we started sprinting away, and the horse literally chased us. So we, like, just got to the fence in time, and the horse was like, like, at the gate. They literally sprinted. Like a horse chased me, yeah. That's like the only time I remember. Jumped from a roof? Yeah. Yeah, I did that one time. Set someone else's hair on fire on purpose.
No.
No, but this girl at, again, my friend's house put her hair, like, leaned over the stove, and I guess someone turned, like, the flame on, and it caught her hair, and she freaked out. Like, it just got, like, a touch of her hair, but she was like, oh my god! It starts bawling. Yeah, I was, like, trying so hard not to laugh, but I guess that would kind of suck, but I wouldn't start bawling.
But even if it singed a little bit.
It was like smoking. It was crazy. Tried to cut my own hair.
I cut my own hair like a day ago.
Did you?
Yeah. Looks really bad.
My mom's cut my hair before. I'd never allow that.
Like, I don't know.
Accidentally said I love you to someone?
Yeah. You're like talking to a receptionist somewhere, like making a doctor's appointment. You're like, okay, yeah, love you, bye.
You've done that?
Yeah, my mom's done it on like a business conference call.
My gosh, really?
Yeah.
No, I've only ever said I love you accidentally if it's like the beginning of your relationship and it's really awkward because you're like, oh my gosh, you're so funny, like love you or whatever, and it's like,
yeah,
the most awkward thing you've ever said because you haven't said it yet.
And you're like, I'm not in love with you.
Have you ever been trapped in an elevator? Yes. I hate elevators. I hate them.
I love them.
I can't go in them.
It's the only thing I'll go into.
I actually... of all things.
Of everything, I will only go into elevators.
Oh. I, when I was in Bali, racing my friend up, Bali with Holly, racing her up to our room, and I was like, I'm just gonna take the elevator, like, I'll beat her.
Can you please put a yawn count on this video?
Yes.
Because I'm yawning a lot.
Okay. That's not good. You need coffee.
I had coffee.
You need more coffee. You had half your coffee. You had 3 sips. It got out. I, anyways, got stuck in the elevator. I, like, went up. And the doors didn't open. And I was like, oh, I'm fine. Like, I'll just, like, distract myself, text my mom. Like, I already didn't want to go in it, but I convinced myself I was fine. I was like, you're stupid. Don't be afraid of this. Like, you're an idiot. Get your grip, girl. And I'm, like, standing there. The doors didn't open, so I was like, oh, I'll just text my mom and be like, hey, Mom, I'm just casually stuck in the elevator, right? So I, like, bring out my phone. No service. I'm like, okay. Yeah, we're fine. Like, the doors are going to open soon. I probably was in there for, like, 4 minutes. Or at least felt like 10. But it was probably, like, maybe even like 3 minutes, but it felt like forever. And then I like pulled the doors and they opened. But it was terrifying. And I already hate them because I'm like super claustrophobic. So now I just like cannot go in them. And I went to Vancouver the other day. I went for like a training thing for my work and I was like hoping I wouldn't have to use an elevator. And then I get there and we go up to the front desk and we're like, hey, we're here for like Jane Iredale training. Where is it? Like, what floor is it on or whatever? She's like, oh, that's the meeting room, so that's on the 31st floor. 31st floor. And I was, oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I'll meet you up there.
Great.
I'll see you there. Okay, I'll head up there right now. Okay, I'll start walking. I'll meet you there.
31st, all right.
31st, I'm already there.
Boots.
All right, gonna sweat it out. But yeah, I did it. I went in the elevator. So I survived. And then I was just like more terrified because the room we were in was all glass windows.
Oh, I know.
So I was like gonna throw up. And then I just was, I wanted to be down so bad that I just was not afraid of the elevator going down because. Okay, next
Like
question.
18. Yawn 18.
Had a crush on a friend's parent.
I don't think so.
You like my dad?
You want to be with my mom?
You like my mom? You like my grandma? You like her?
I don't think
You
so.
like my mother?
You want to be with my mom?
You want to be with my mother? You like my mother like that? You want to know what she thinks? She doesn't like you.
Too.
No,
She
wants to be with you too. She's my mother.
Have you ever liked your child's
Yes.
friend?
Oh, gross. Yeah, that's her question. So have you ever had a crush on your daughter's friends?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Accidentally sent someone to the hospital.
No.
No. But, oh my gosh. Okay, when I was in elementary school, I'm not going to name names just in case you watch this, but
Joey.
But Marlene, I went on, okay, so I really wanted to go on the teeter-totter. Like, really bad, and no one would go on it with me. So I asked everybody, I'm like, please just come on with me, like, 5 bounces, whatever. I'm like, just please, someone do it with me. My friend's like, no, I really don't want to, whatever. And anyways, I was like, fine. And finally, I guess I convinced her to go on it with me. So we went on it. Literally went, like, 1 bounce. I guess I was super excited to, like, be on it or something, that I just had so much energy. I, like, pushed up so hard. She literally, actually, I don't know what happened, but she flew off. Like, she literally got on second bounce, flew forward, and smashed her nose, and, like, had the bloodiest nose I'd ever seen.
Oh, no.
Pretty sure she probably broke it.
I feel like I broke someone's hand in basketball.
Really?
Yeah. But also, probably not.
Or wrestling them.
Wrestling, yeah.
My brother probably broke his heart.
Oh.
See, physical fights with your best friend.
Have we ever, but like a real, like, physical fight? Out of anger, do you think?
Probably.
No.
That's not good.
That's horrible.
Don't be friends with them anymore,
Yeah,
probably.
bye.
Unhealthy friendship.
danced in an elevator.
Definitely
Stay
not.
as still as possible. For hours straight. Welcome to this whole generation.
Welcome to 2017. Welcome.
We made it, guys.
Yeah. That's
the
awful.
Future is ours.
That's awful. When was this written? Texted for 4 hours straight? Try 4 years straight.
More than that.
Oh. Try 400
I had a phone
years
in grade
straight.
7.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Okay, but I think they mean straight by like, I guess like not stopping, like not lifting your eyes.
I've had times where you're texting like 4 people at once,
Yeah.
and you go to get off your phone, and it's just you can't because everyone's texting at separate times.
Yeah. Yeah, but
It's
4 hours? That's actually a lot.
Well,
That's
yeah.
really
If you think about when you're texting like a new boy.
Yeah, but I think 4 hours straight is like you're not lifting your eyes
At night, 100%.
4 hours.
Oh yeah. 11, 12, 1, 2,
wow.
3.
11 starts.
Yeah, if you start texting
at like 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Easily done by 2.
Texting a new boy.
I guess, yeah.
Cried in public because of a song. Probably. I
I
cry all the
feel
time.
like you have. We cried today in the coffee shop parking lot, so wouldn't put it past you. Lied about a family member dying as an excuse to get out of doing something?
What are these questions?
If you've ever done that, don't. Fainted. I've fainted. Fainted in cooking class. Fainted in
During
the
violin.
choir. Fainted during violin. Fainted at home a few times.
I've never fainted in my life.
Really?
Well, that's it, folks.
Okay, now let's freestyle. Ask me something. Pain.
Look like Ace Ventura when he goes to that like insane asylum place. Remember?
No.
We'll link that out. Right here. It'll be right here.
Right there.
Ace Ventura. What was your first job?
Babysitting.
Okay. I mean, like after McDonald's.
What was your first job?
Dairy Queen.
Twins.
Except mine's a little bit better.
Yeah, whatever.
It's
What can you do?
Well, it's
Well,
fan food, not fast food.
Mine was a little bit better because people love McDonald's. So.
Your slogan is just a song though. So
Yeah, well, your slogan is just a piece of ice cream cone. So. I know nothing about Dairy Queen. Well, McFlurries are better than Blizzards, though.
We should go get Blizzards. Do you want a Blizzard?
No, I want a McFlurry. Let's bring up stories. Think of stories when we were little. I feel like we have so many good stories. I feel like I have so many embarrassing stories. Oh, I have a funny story. This is embarrassing. Okay, when I was in grade 8, oh gosh, okay, I'm not gonna name names, but this is a completely true story. So, we were in the grade 8 grad dance, and I had a crush on a boy, and...
What was his name?
I'm not saying. And he apparently heard through the grapevine, he was talking to one of my friends that he wanted to dance with me. So I was like, oh my gosh, I was so excited to get out of Hello? And I heard through like the grapevine that he wanted to dance with me, so I was so excited. He came up to me.
Sock hop?
Yeah, it was a sock hop. We were on our socks. And
we were on our socks.
All in our socks. And he came up to me and he's like, oh, like, do you want to have the last dance with me? I was like, yes. So we're slow dancing. Oh wait, no, this is the worst story.
Is that a big ball of dope?
Don't. No, it's not. It's wax. Okay, and so before he asked me to dance, I went up with a friend to the DJ, who's our gym teacher, and I requested a song. I requested Selena Gomez. Who Says? And anyway, so he asks me to dance. I'm like, yeah, I'd love to dance with you, and we're slow dancing, right? Like the classic.
And this was in middle school?
This is grade 8 grad, yeah.
My middle school people were grinding and just
a school dance, not the cadet dances. Cadet dances were crazy. They're like, those were like in a gym, and it was like out of control for middle school.
All of
At least for me, I was so innocent. Everyone was grinding.
Hops.
There were rumors that people were like doing cocaine in the bathrooms and stuff. And
someone set off firecrackers at ours.
In
Yeah, in the gym. Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, okay, so we're dancing like how you do, and he goes, man, I hate this song. Who would pick this song as the last song of the night? And I'm like, me too. Like, that's the worst choice. Like, I freaking hate this song. I literally picked it. I literally requested it.
And then
that's where my acting chops had to come out. I'm like, yeah, like, man, let's play some Jay-Z up in here, right? Let's play some Sean Kingston, not this Selena Gomez crap.
Sean Kingston, yeah. He was really big when we were in middle school.
He was. But yeah, that's my embarrassing story. What about you?
Every day, really.
Every day of my life. I have so many embarrassing stories. One time No, you have to go. I could just go on.
I just have a lot of times that I'm really angry at people. Mine are just kind of like mad stories.
Oh my gosh.
Well, like one
Why?
time
How?
I was at work. Just because people are so dumb.
Like with customers and stuff?
Customers, yeah. Like I bought a new dress. I work at Earl's, which is just
Side
like
note.
fun side note. Just and you know how we dress. But this wasn't bad at all. Like it was really long all the way around and like zipped up like all the way up. And it had like a tiny slit. The dress is not scandalous in any way, shape, or form. It has a tiny slit. And I go up to the table and the lady goes, oh. And she goes, oh, your zipper's broken. And I was like, is it? No, it isn't.
Oh my god, like what do you even say? No, it's not.
I just laughed.
I guess
you just
what
have
do
to
you say? Grin and bear it.
Just hope that
you're what do you... Just hope. You just gotta hope.
Yeah, that's the whole customer service. Just pray.
Just pray that you don't get fired for something that a customer says about you. I was running. I have an embarrassing story. Here's the worst week of my life. Okay,
I'm
Monday.
really tired.
Monday, best friend's dog dies. My absolute best friend, the dog. Never had a death in my family. It was awful, tragic. Stayed home from school. Worst. Tuesday, had a flu. Started feeling sick, like full on throw up, stomach flu. What the heck are you doing? And then, so I missed school Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I decided to go to school on the Friday. I went to school for half the day, like the last half of the day. Had a block of like science, and then the last block was a buyout. So we got to go to ARC. We got to watch grads versus teachers hockey game. And I show up, like bring my toonie or whatever, sit down. I'm sitting next to my friend, and we're sitting like at the end, kind of where the goal, like the net is, and we're just above. You know how there's like nets to stop the puck from hitting you? We're sitting like right beside it, so it just ends, and then we sit. Anyway, we're sitting there, and I'm talking to my friend. And my friend, I was like, "Oh man, I hope like I don't get hit with a hockey puck." Like that was like yes. And they're just doing shooting in the net, like they're just practicing, like before the game. And I was like, man, that would suck. And my friend's like, oh, like, it would totally be me. Like, that would happen to me. Like, I'm like, no, well, you don't know my luck. Like, it would happen to me. I won't even argue. Like, I have the weirdest luck with the stuff like that. Not even 5 minutes later, bang! I'm like, I feel like water rushing down my face, and I like look up. I thought like the pipes were dripping or something. I'm like, and everyone around me turns toward me. They're like, I just hear, oh my god, like did the puck hit her? Like so much blood. And I'm just like completely dazed. I didn't know what the heck happened to me. I thought a pipe was leaking, and then I like went like this, and there's blood on my hand, like pouring down my face. Guy behind me like hands me his shirt, and I like pulled it. Yeah.
I'll help you.
I think it was in his bag though. I don't think he took it off, but
still.
Yeah, it was the worst. I got like 2 stitches. It was awful. That was the worst week of my life. Anyway, so that's just the side story. So I'm going on a double date, and not gonna name names, but you know who you are. I don't even know if it was a double date. It was more just like my friend was dating this guy and I was kind of with his friend and her. Like, I don't know if you can call it a double date. It wasn't like we did anything fancy. And we're hanging out, and don't ask me why, but I had the puck, like, in my purse. Someone gave it to me. I don't know. Someone gave it to me and I kept it as like a souvenir because it's funny. Yeah. And it was in my purse. Like, I guess it was a purse I haven't used in a long time. It's like a granny one, like one of those Nanny McPhee, like, put an elephant in there and you can't find it, you know? And we're driving in the car and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so random. Like, why is this in my purse? I, like, pull it out. And then they're like, oh, what is that? Why do you have a hockey puck in your purse? And I, like, told them the story. And the guy, like, not the boyfriend, but the guy, like, the friend of his is like, he's like, I played in that game. And I was like, oh, like, that's funny. He's like, no, like, I remember hitting a puck above the thing, and I remember someone telling me that someone got hit in the head with it. I'm like, that was me! And it was the most awkward thing, like, what do I say? Like, oh yeah, thanks. Like,
well, he probably felt worse than you did.
No. He was just like, oh yeah, that's funny, like, I think I did that. Yeah, I was like... I
hate him already.
I know, I was like, ah!
Oh!
You gave me 3 stitches! But, I mean, I guess it's not really his fault. It's not like, well, it is his fault, but...
Shoot him. Fuck.
I know, but how awkward is that? What are the chances? What are the chances? Like, what is my life?
That's weird.
Yeah. So I was just like, wow, thanks. I laughed so hard about it after. I'm like, that's so funny.
I would have laid in bed just stewing. Stewing with anger.
Yeah. Shaking. Get a voodoo doll. Drew, tell me a story about something that you accidentally said that was super awkward or something. I love awkward stories.
Well, I always just like, there's so much pressure as a server to be like, to just have like, always like fun things to say and like, you know, do you know what I mean? And always be like on top of it. And like, I was serving these East Indian people, and we were talking because it was like in the like middle of winter. It was snow. It was garbage. Like weather was garbage, and we were talking about how like we're like, at least it's not like yellow snow. Whatever, classic. You know, just conversation. Like the worst, just the most surface level conversation that you could ever have. That's me every day. And
yeah, then, just like you're trying to be funny, but you don't know anything about them, so what can you talk about yellow snow?
And then I go, better than brown snow. But I meant like the shitty, like slushy.
Oh my gosh,
you know,
that's so funny. No, that's funny. Did they not think it's funny?
No, they laughed, but I was just kind of like,
I suck.
They're brown.
Well, I don't think they would take it that way.
I know, but
unless you start, like, I mean, then they probably would be like, oh, that was weird.
Still.
That's so funny, though. Oh my. Camera stopped recording, so we're finished talking!
I guess that's it.
I guess that's a peace out. See you on the flippy flop.